2024 has been a crazy year for me when it comes to content, when it comes to creating, when it comes to reinvesting within myself, when it comes to me just being a damn plumber. Let's talk about it. We started off 2024 with a podcast which I was featured on, which is in my industry, which is plumbing. So I got to go up to Manchester with some other content creators and make some content where we spoke and just had a good listen to each other when we spoke about running a business and what it's like to be a plumber. That was interesting. I took some thoughts away from that and I thought, what can I implement in my own life when it comes to what I'm doing? Because you need to think about that when it comes to these conversations, because as much as is your input, it's also your listening. So I took something away from that, but it was a great opportunity to go up to Manchester and to go and meet some of the other content creators. Shout out H2O for that one. So that was one of the first podcasts which I wrapped up for this year. So yeah, here's some clips of it and stuff like that. And you see some of the people who I met down there. 24 February, yeah, I had done a campaign with Skills. Skills are American brand. They make the first ever power saw. So that was like legendary Mr. London Plumber business. But it kept me going because when I saw the images, what came out, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it, people. So I was proud of that moment and I shared it on my social media. I don't know if you guys are following my Instagram handle, but again, I'm always trying to build it. So I will leave the link in my description box below. So definitely do check that out. So here's some images from it. And here's some stuff which I probably showed you guys before, but a little bit behind the scenes. This is what goes on. Do you know what I mean? It's not always just like get on set and do this and do that. It's a lot of work what went into it. So thank the team behind it. And thanks for having me on set. I enjoyed every moment of it. It was great. Those of you who actually follow the channel, you know that we was doing a build in February. We was doing the bathroom build. Most of you guys can check it out now because it will be over there or over there. I don't know. It'll be over there. So I had a bathroom conversion, yeah, which I wanted to show you step by step how I would go through with it as a plumber to make it easier for you as a customer, or just that general question, because as a plumber, that's generally a lot of the questions what I get asked. So I thought, why not just answer them for people and make a step by step video, because I'm in the content creating world. Do you get it? So hopefully you guys can check that out. That came out really nice. Walk-in shower with a jacuzzi bath, toilet obviously, and a towel radiator, which was quite fancy as well. All tiled as well. So yeah, if you do want to check it out, it will be over here. So let's continue. We're still in February. This is why I tell you, this year, whatever you want to make it the biggest year for you. Focus, knuckle down, make sure you get certain things done. That's what I made sure I'd done. So that's why this video actually brings me so much joy to my face, because I think I've achieved quite a bit. We've only at February. Keep going. So in March, yeah, I decided to film a new clip of me just walking. My partner helped me with it, and I just like to say that that day was quite stressful, because sometimes when you're making content and you know how you want it to look and you just got a phone or something, it might not work out. So I put her under a bit of stress that day, innit? And I'm sorry for that, innit? But I got the content, yeah, and the following week or so, yeah, I got a message from VW, yeah, reached out to me and told me that they wanted me to do a campaign. And I was like, boom, we're in there, people, like swimwear. So, yeah, we got the necessary paperwork which we needed to make sure everything was all official. Saw what they wanted me to do, and I made sure I delivered with my uncle. I'm going to get to that. Hold on. Let me get to that, right? So my uncle, for most people that don't know, is someone that got me into plumbing. That's always my story, which I've managed to be able to tell people at some point at a time, but they've probably never seen the person, right? So it's like, oh, good, yeah, your uncle got you in, mate. Never see him though, innit? You see him in a VW advert though. You see him in a VW advert on TV as well. And like I said before, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. My uncle's from a different generation. He's 60 years old. He's not on TikTok. He's not on Instagram. He's not on these apps like searching the rest of us are. But he sees what I do and probably admires it from some degree. And he's very proud of me. For me to make him proud and get him into an advert, for me, boom. It was like a little dream come true. I'm not going to lie. That put a big, big smile on my face when they told me that I could feature my uncle in it as well. And I could also wear my logo top. First time Mr. London Plumber's been on, it's not just TV, it was on like ESPN, it was on Sky Sports, it was on quite a lot of things actually. And I'd just like to say thank you. And everyone who has checked that video out, this is what the thumbnail thing looks like. So go and check it out. And I'll link it in the description box as well, because it was a big part of this year. So collaborating with VW, Volkswagen, Mr. London Plumber, t-shirt on, logo on. Do you get it? It was a movie. My uncle was in it. So big shout out to VW, man. Invited me to a couple other little events after, but I was unable to attend one of them. Wish I was, because you never know, they could have given me a car or something. I don't know. Anyway, you still got my address, so you can send it out, VW, if you want. You know, just, you could surprise me. Anyway, so let's move on with the rest of the year. In May, I started working with a new developer, which was interesting as well, because they reached out to me through social media, which sometimes people think it doesn't work anymore. It actually does work, but you still have to build relationships with these people. It's cool that I can show them my work. It's cool that I can show them what I can do. But at the end of the day, building a relationship is going to build your business, innit? And we was able to collab on one of the projects which she had in Islington. I put a mist system inside a property. I think that's the first time I've ever put a mist system inside a property, like installed it. But it was fine. I've done some other work for them as well, but I think I'll continue doing some work for them as well, because I liked it, because it was interesting, and they make content as well, so it was okay for me to show some of my content. I appreciate that, being able to share some of that side of it, because I think some people don't see that. This sitting down and me talking to you is just me understanding, you know, some of the levels what we're at, and hopefully some more interior designers will get out to me and reach me. If not, I'll be sending you guys a message, because I can obviously help with some of the stuff you got going on. And it's interesting to see new projects, what is going on, so I can share it with my audience, because again, it's all about content. It's not always about me. It's sometimes about me breaking down some of the jobs which I'm on and letting people have a better understanding what a plumber does and what I do as Mr. London Plumber. So let's continue on with the year. 2024, like I'm telling you, it's only going up. Being a businessman, yeah, and we're only in May now already. So for 2024, being a businessman, I've got to say that you've got to have your hands in loads of different pots. What do I mean by that? I learned so much just by talking to people and listening to them at the end of the day. I don't know everything, so I never claim to. So when I met this company, yeah, I didn't know much about claims and stuff like that. Yeah, I had to learn a lot from them, but they were really good at teaching me. So the company I'm talking about is called Asprey. Asprey are a claims management company, and you'd think, what do you want to know about claims management for? Because I'm a plumber, and obviously people make claims on their properties, but how do we get involved, or how do we help our clients be able to get a fix on a property? I go to Asprey. Asprey can deal with everything for me and allows me to be able to provide my clients somewhere to go to, a one-stop shop which does everything. So it makes it very easy for me. I've been working with them for a couple of years now. I was a special guest in Notting Hill this year in May. So public speaking, we have to talk about that for a second. What's that like for you? where I'm normally talking in front of a camera, I kind of think it's all right. But when it comes to public speaking, there was a little part of me which was a bit shy. But again, I have been a plumbing lecturer. So I've been teaching kids in colleges and standing up and talking in front of people for a while, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, it's just work, innit? It's something I'm speaking about, stuff which I know about. So I'm quite confident within that. But obviously people can ask you the wildest questions, you know that, innit? But I just said what it was like for me as a plumber to be working with someone like Asprey. It was quite easy. A lot of things which people want to know the answers to, and some things which I learn even when I go to the seminars and go and speak with them, which is about what things we can and can't claim for when it comes to damages and repairs. Because when you have a good guideline on that, you're able to assist your customer or your client a lot better than just saying, oh, let me just get back to you, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's just like giving them a better answer. But that was a great experience. Asprey always put on for me. Big up Audrey and all of the team as well, man, because they do an amazing job. So if you want to check them out, Asprey, I will leave their links in the description box below. They're a claims management company from West London, because that's where we operate. West London. So that's only May. I told you this video is gonna, but we're gonna keep going, because all of these things, they are the makeup of me. They're the reason why I keep doing what I'm doing, because it's only getting better. We're only improving. We're in May right now. People behind the trade. So that was my new podcast, which is on Spotify. So make sure you go and give that a listen. So I wanted to do a podcast for a while, and I have been doing podcasts for a little bit, just speaking about my experiences. Sometimes I just talk about my day to day. I talk about the things which happen to me because I know they happen to other people. It might be a short amount of people because there's not hundreds of thousands and millions and billions of tradespeople in the world. It's a niche thing, isn't it? I know that. Don't be silly. But I know people get stressed out all the time, and we go through quite a lot of the similar things inside the workplace. But how do we deal with it? We don't deal with them by striking out or doing this. Sometimes we talk about it, and I talk about my frustration, but as well as my ups and my downs as well, because it's not always doom and gloom, because I've learned a lot of things just by listening to others, innit? So I suggest you should listen to this. Tradespeople behind the trade, people behind the trade, sorry. So I've got some female guests on there and some male guests on there. That's on Spotify right now. But I will link this also in the description, because having a podcast on Spotify and Apple is necessary. And look at the artwork. I did all of this myself, innit? I try to learn as much skills as I can for myself, because I realize, like not a lot of people are going to show you stuff, and the internet is there to kind of show you a lot of things, what to do, but you need to know how to put it out. And I kind of become a little bit of a person that likes to make sure things are as polished as possible. Do you get it? You're never going to get something perfect. Don't worry about that. And people like to see flaws in you at the same time. And it's probably something what I can do better right now. Like I could add more lighting, but I just haven't. I could put another light there, but just haven't. I'll do it in a second. Now you see the lights on. So I also done a collaboration with Floatmaster and Screwfix. I don't know if you guys can see that. I wasn't a good hold up that time. But yeah, that's one of the pictures. So Floatmaster sent me out some stuff. I reviewed it. I also want to do some more stuff like this, like reviewing stuff when it comes to products and stuff like that, because I do use a lot of plumbing things and a lot of tools as well. So I do want to kind of like focus on that. And a big shout out to Screwfix for noticing the kid and sending some stuff out to me. But that doesn't slow down on anything when it comes to the progress of 2024, because I'm telling you, I wasn't slowing down. So I'm still going, I'm still building up the gears. And shout out to Flowmaster as well for sending me out the stuff, because yeah, that's what it's about. Appreciate that. 2024, I told you I was never slowing down. In June, yeah, I done a collaboration with Screwfix, and Screwfix featured me on the Euros team. So there was a football theme obviously going around, and I was in the Screwfix team Yeah, so hopefully you guys can see that one there. I'll try and run it on the side anyway so you can see it. But just collabing with Screwfix. Screwfix is big, man. Come on, man. Mr. London's Plumber is big. But, you know, collaborating with other people is what it's all about at the end of the day. My audience sees their audience. Somebody sees me. They say, oh, I saw you on that Screwfix thing. I say, yeah, mate, fist pump. Do you get it? Because that's what it's all about. And that's all I want to do is collaborate with more people and hopefully work with Screwfix probably more and other brands. You know what I mean? This isn't just a shout out just to them because I work with a few other brands. We all know that, innit? But we're going to get to that as well. Hold on. Let's not spill the tea. Okay. August, I was locked in. Model by nature, plumber by trade. I done a modeling shoot, yeah, with Regatta. As you know, you guys know I'm a regatta person by nature. So it was only right that we teamed up and we done something. So I went to Manchester, met up with a lot of other content creators and some of the guys, man. Top guys, I'm not going to lie. We had a good day together. We was on set. I got to meet some of the females as well who done some of the female regatta stuff. Shout out to everyone who was on set and regatta as well because they accommodated for us. We had fun. Ate some nice food as well. They had good food there. Hotel was really nice as well. So big shout out to them. And the pictures came out and I was just amazed by the pictures at the end of the day. To get some quality pictures of yourself as a content creator and you're always taking the photos and someone else is taking the photos and the videography for you as well. It's just something to be part of, innit? And to have those memories, to be able to share it with you guys. That's what social media is all about for me at the end of the day. I'm making memories and meeting great people at the end of the day, collaborating. I do want to tell you about the little gap, what you've obviously realized. For 7 months, I had to lock into work. All of this content doesn't pay for itself. I don't get paid all the time when I'm not working. So for 7 months, I locked in. When I mean locked in, I forgot all little hopes and dreams about other things. I decided just to focus on work because at the end of the day, everybody is trying to make a bit more money in life, is trying to upgrade their life, trying to reinvest within themselves, trying to do better. I'm no different to anybody else. I've had to start paying for a good setup so people can watch me, so people can see that I'm invested within myself. So are they going to invest within me? Are they going to see the journey of Mr. London Plumber? Are they going to tune in? Are they going to like this video? Because that's what I need you to do. If you've obviously been watching to this point, just like it. Do you get it? Because all this time and this effort goes into making these videos and making content just to entertain yourselves. So I hope you are entertained by it. And just know that every year could start off different for you, but you could always end it winning. And winning to yourself is making sure that you've done the things you want to do. Do you get it? Everybody's got all different dreams, aspirations, and stuff like that. But I have as well. But I just need you to like, share, and subscribe. And let's run this video up to 1,000 likes at least. If I get 1,000 likes, I'm doing one again instantly. And I'm just going to kill it next year. I'm going to absolutely kill it. 1,000 likes on this video. That's what I need. Let's get it. 2025, let's go!